Try mine first. I'll go first. All right. Do I turn
Yeah,
this?
you can just turn it.
John, I've loved you for 2,232 days now, and I've been dreaming about today since day one. Meeting you was like coming home to someone that I've known my entire life.
Feel all that in them jeans.
Finally! I've been waiting all day.
I know, right? You look great.
Thank you, so do you. Love the all black. It's a good look. You like the flowers?
It's so pretty.
I know. It's pretty.
John and Laura grew up 30 minutes from each other. They went to the same college, they had many mutual friends, and as it turns out, had attended many of the same parties and events over the years, but had never met. Their destinies would finally collide after they both moved to Arizona.
I was naturally pretty sad when John decided to move out to Arizona to sell bikes or something like that. I think 2 years out of college. And we were catching up one point, and he was telling me about this pretty blonde girl that he had met, said she works out, and then he also said she also went to the U and was in a sorority, and she might know you and some of the other guys.
Laura is one of the most conscientious, thoughtful, kind-hearted, loving, accepting, seriously hilarious, and sensitive humans I have ever met. If you're in her inner circle, which we are all fortunate enough to be in, you know how caring and loving my unique, incredible sister is.
Honest to God, from the way he talked about you, I could tell how happy he was. You could feel the smile through the phone call and everything. And if you know John, you know that he's like the most type A person. And I think in a lot of ways, Laura, you act as the more extroverted, calm communication facilitator. As I'm sure plenty of you were trying to get the plans, and he was of zero help. So.
You've heard the story of the first date, that they took the motorcycle ride from Phoenix or Gilbert to Lake Saguaro, beautiful Lake Saguaro in Mesa, Arizona. And you maybe sort of can imply that when Laura talked to her mom about that first date, she said, "Mom, this is the guy I'm going to marry." And he believes the same thing.
Today is not the beginning of your story, but it is a pivotal moment. And it is in the give and take of everyday life, the rhythms and patterns of living, where you will create a love that lasts.
Since I met you, you have always put my happiness before anything else. I remember our first weekend away in Flagstaff, only a couple weeks after we started dating. We got lost hiking Mount Humphreys, and an 8-mile hike turned into 12 miles. And even when we were lost in the mountains, you let me eat all of your snacks. And 2 years ago, you picked up your life, leaving your family and your friends, and you moved across the country so that I could pursue my career. I don't know what I did to deserve you in my life, John.
As a parent, you wonder whether your children are really going to be ready for marriage and for the highs and lows and the ins and outs and all that comes with marriage. But I think if you look at the last 6+ years of Jonathan and Laura, we have no question that they will be able to handle what comes with marriage. They handled my cancer journey. They handled Jonathan's death, Doug's, his father's death. They handled Tommy and his terrific car accident and his healing process. I mean, I think they know how to handle it, and they will handle very well the new marriage realities of their life.
We're not the same people as when we met over 6 years ago. We have grown up together, And we have loved each other unconditionally through so many different phases of life and versions of ourselves. I'm so proud of us, and I know that your dad is proud of us too. I love you, John, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my days with you.
Woo. Yeah, that was a good one. Hard to follow that one up. Should have gone first. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Laura, I am in awe of your unwavering support and dedication both to me and to others. Your presence in my life makes me feel like I'm a true ride or die partner. Someone who always has my back, stands by me through thick and thin. You not only cheer me on, but also hold me accountable and push me to reach greater heights. And yes, I know French fries, chips, guacamole, wine, spicy margs hold a special place in your heart. And I absolutely adore that about you.
Laura, do you take Jonathan to be your husband? Do you, Jonathan, take Laura to be your wife, best friend, soulmate?
I do.
I do.
Laura and John, by the power vested in me by the state of Utah and as a minister, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I am profoundly grateful to have you as someone who is there not only for the best moments, but also during the toughest of challenges. The thought of building a family and home together with you, rooted in the values we hold dear, fills me with immense joy and anticipation.
Yeah, let's raise our glasses in a toast to Laura and Jonathan. May they have many, many days of happiness and joy and fun and adventure in their life.
I know you two have and will continue to build one of the most beautiful and fulfilling lives together, no matter where that might be.
A huge congratulations to you both and wishing you an incredible life together with so much joy and laughter, and hopefully a lot more dogs too.
My life has ever been transformed by your presence. You are not only my partner, but my best friend. I consider myself incredibly fortunate to have you by my side. I love you more than words can express, and I am eternally grateful to have you as my ride or die.